Hi, and welcome to the Start Me Up TV show. My name is Phil Wax, and I'll be your host. Our show is designed to give entrepreneurs and new product developers a chance to showcase their vision, a time and a space to showcase their vision. The Start Me Up TV show is the first crowdfunding television show to be aired. Our goal is to expand the reach to what is currently internet crowdfunding. Each presenter will be given up to 10 minutes to explain their product and their funding goals. So first guest we have is SAS Facial Lift Spray, and we have Tina Stillwagon and Dr. John Capello. Welcome.
Thank you, Phil.
So, how did this product come about?
Appreciate you asking that, Phil. My background is in medical and research and development. As a matter of fact, I was in research and development even back when I was 19 years old. I was working as a lab technician, so I've always been interested in the pragmatic aspects of research and development. After that, though, I decided I wanted to get into medicine, so I practiced medicine for 20 years in a board-certified family practice. During that process, I got involved in nutrition. So when I retired, I said, why don't I use what I learned in medicine and get further involved in nutrition? And I developed a series of products that are patented and patent pending that are actively being sold in the nutritional space of stem cell nutrition.
Cool.
During the process of developing that, I had a numerous number of people who were asking me about developing a product that would help their skin. So I then did a lot of research on what particular new ingredients were out there that could have a beneficial effect on skin. And I discovered that there were clinical studies that were done on an ingredient called acetohexapeptide. Big name. Bottom line is it's a peptide, it's a natural type of ingredient that acts like Botox for a day. And I knew that there had to be a way to formulate that to get it into a spray rather than a cream. And I also wanted to develop a product that, in addition to acting like Botox, would also provide other ingredients in the product that would give longer lasting beneficial effects to the skin, like healing. So we added ingredients that would improve the healing aspects of the skin. We added other ingredients like other peptides that would increase the production of collagen and also increase the production of hyaluronic acid, all of which are important in skin health. And along with those particular aspects, we figured that the spray aspect of it would make it non-contaminating, and so people didn't have to worry about if they kept on touching it, like with a cream, you would contaminate it and you could do harm to your skin over the long term. With this product, all you had to do was wash your hands, spray it on your face, spread it evenly, and we really developed it to be the simple beauty solution. So the bottom line is we think we have a superior product that is better than anything else on the market, and at the same time properly priced so that just the average person can afford it. Wow. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Can you demonstrate the product?
Well, first, I want to thank Dr. John Capello for making SAS because I personally have gotten such great benefit from the product. Fine lines around my eyes have gone, dark circles are nearly gone. Another thing is I've had no breakouts in my skin since I've started using SAS, and all that's really exciting to me. Well, so SAS, how you use SAS, here it is you simply shake it and you spray it and disperse it on your face. It's important to use SAS on a clean face because we want all of these wonderful nutrients to absorb into your clean skin. SAS is a formulation of amazing peptides, hyaluronic acid, 5 levels of collagen, as well as the healing honeysuckle. And when you use SAS, you see and feel an immediate difference, which is why we like to call it our Botox spray for the day.
Can you demonstrate?
May I demonstrate on you, Phil?
Sure.
Okay. So first of all, you want to shake SAS. And as Dr. Capello mentioned, it's a spray. So there's no cross-contamination. I'm not sticking my fingers in a tube, and I'm just spraying a spray. So I need Phil to close his eyes for me. And I'm going to start with your forehead. Are you ready? Spray. And then I'm just going to simply disperse on his face. Come down around his eyes. I'm going to spray right here now. And I'm going to put it right on you. There you go.
Wow,
Bring
you
it
can
down
actually
around.
feel it.
Do you?
Yeah.
And the other side. Okay.
Refreshing.
So it'll take a moment to dry. So you can open your eyes now. Other things I like about SAS is they're pure ingredients, so they're non-GMO, not genetically modified. No animal testing is used while making SAS, and of course we make it right here in the United States.
Can actually feel it. It feels great. Yeah, I can
Nice.
feel it. Actually feels like it's,
It's amazing.
Yes.
That's why we call it our Botox spray for the day.
How much does this retail for?
Well, I'll tell you, Phil, with SAS, there's no need for painful, expensive Botox injections, or no need for overpriced skincare. SAS is only $39.95 plus shipping, but for today's Start Me Up show, we've decided to give our watchers, or viewers rather, a special price of only $25 plus the shipping. And I tell you, $25 is nothing for this wonderful facial spray.
Yeah, that seems, some of the things you see out there today are
Hundreds of
a lot of
dollars
money.
for
Yeah.
products with
That's great.
peptides, hyaluronic
It
acid.
really feels nice.
Oh, thank you, Phil.
Thank you. And how will you use any products proceeds?
The proceeds from
The
our
proceeds,
products?
yes.
Okay.
How will we?
Phil, thanks for asking that. We have a lot of product plans. We want to improve the packaging. We want to lower the cost by increasing the volume. We want to develop our marketing plan. We're also thinking about infomercials. And in addition to that, we want to develop a sales team. And we want to increase a salon presence as well as people who call on salons. We want to increase our internet presence. So a lot of the funds that we raise will be dedicated to one or more of those particular aspects. And we welcome any and all of the consumer and audience boosting help that we would get today, and thank the Start Me Up crowdfunding TV show and Studio 21 for giving us this opportunity to present our product today.
Well, thank you for being here. And,
Thank you, Phil.
I want to tell everybody that, thanks for joining us. And you can call 484-612-2028. And that's to buy SAS facialist spray. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, I'm back, and I have here Samantha Simmons, Jeremiah Simmons, and Samir Sood. And they have a product here.
So our product is called Back to Sleep.
Back to Sleep. And how did this product come about?
So I originally amended the product a couple years ago. I was a college athlete, and during my junior year of college, I fractured my back. And I participated in the triple jump, so it was an injury that was over time. And I found that my pain was always worse at night. So it was a long recovery process. And I had the most difficult part of the recovery process was sleeping at night. And there was a lack of products on the market for sleep. So my alternatives were to either take pain medication and be groggy the next day, or do nothing, suffer a restless night's sleep, and still be groggy the next day. There were some braces on the market for me, but none were designed for sleep. So they all had either hard plastic or metal components. So over time, I developed my own remedy for the pain, which was to wrap myself in a heavy blanket, almost like a cocoon, and fall asleep on an ice pack. And it was something about the weight of the blanket, the compression, and the numbing of the lower back that helped to ease my pain at night. And then independently of that, I began acupuncture treatments. And I thought that there was a way to combine elements of acupuncture, acupressure, with my nighttime therapy into one product to help treat others with chronic pain. So this is actually the first prototype of the design.
Wow. I can relate. I had a similar situation years ago, but we'll talk about that later. And how does this product work?
Well, I'll hand it off to Samir. He's our Chief Medical Officer to explain the components of it.
Okay.
So yeah, this product's awesome. I think I just love the fact that it actually really looks like what Samantha had in mind, what she tried out all on her own, and I think that's an awesome way that this was actually created. Because what it does, so medically speaking, my interest is musculoskeletal issues and conditions, and what this does is really just, takes a lot of medical therapies into account into one brace. Basically 3 things it kind of does. It reduces inflammation, reduces stiffness, and therefore reduces pain. The goal is if you don't have a lot of pain, you get a good night's sleep, you can actually participate in your physical therapy the next day. You can move around and be normal. And the thing that's most therapeutic is just actually using your back, actually walking around, getting blood flow to all the areas. So what this does, just as Sam mentioned, the compression aspect, I'll show it up here, it compresses everything, and everything in the back is kind of interconnected. So that when you have pain in the upper back, this kind of relaxes the muscles and compresses them all, and actually affects the lower back as well. So it's all kind of one big unit. And what compression does is it prevents a lot of inflammation. Inflammation is often what causes pain. And on top of that, to reduce inflammation, we have this area Sam mentioned is the ice pack and heat area. So say you hurt your back yesterday, today you want to use ice for the next 48 hours or so to reduce inflammation to that area. So it allows you to put ice pack in that area, in that localized area, to reduce the pain there. And then lastly, as Sam mentioned, there's the acupressure component. So that's all these little stripes you see here, filled with black sand, and black sand adds pressure at pointed areas to reduce stiffness specifically in those areas. Very similar to what you experience in the physical therapist's office, where they're kind of massaging out the area. So as you sleep passively, you're not doing anything, you just relax in your bed. This actually does what a physical therapist does. As you lay on it, it massages your areas and reduces pain and stiffness in specific points.
Amazing. Amazing. That's wow. I wish there was something like that years ago when I had my injury. That's great. I was going to ask you to demonstrate. Is there something other than what you just said you could demonstrate with that, or?
I think this mannequin here is going to get out here.
It's not too much, but what's really nice about it is I think the pouch in the lower back, it's a very simplistic design, but if you've ever tried to ice or heat an injury at night, it's a mess. So, you wake up in the middle of the night, the ice pack's on the other side of the bed, your sheets are wet, and it's just a pain. So having something that just simply holds in the ice pack at night is something actually novel.
Right. That's amazing. And how much does this retail for?
Back to Sleep will retail for $225, but if you contact the phone number provided by the show, you can get it at a discounted rate for $199.99, which is we feel very reasonable price with the amount of money that people in America spend on chronic back pain.
That could really save a lot of money by something like this. As far as medication and everything else that goes along with back pain. And how will we use the proceeds?
So the original proceeds will go towards our manufacturing our first order. So right now we have we're located in Westchester, Pennsylvania. So that's where we have our facility, our warehousing and whatnot. And so the proceeds will help our overhead and initial operational costs to get this product out to market.
Nice. Well, I'd like to thanks for joining me, Samantha, Samir, and Jeremiah. Also, if you'd like to get this product, call the number on the screen, which is 484-612-2028. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, welcome back. We have a new guest today, Pat Dubois. And he's got a new product here. Can you tell me about this product, Pat?
Yep. Thank you, Phil. The product is 3D Doodles. It's an activity book for kids. I came out with it several years ago. And it's online for sale for $5.99. And what it is they're basically dot-to-dot puzzles that, when completed, they give you a 3D image. And we're going to be able to see here. It explains how the 3D illusion works. And then you get to the puzzles, and it comes with a ruler, 2 markers, and a pair of glasses. And the orange marker is for the numbers, and the blue marker is for the letters. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's important to keep the lines straight. So, it gets kids using a ruler and working with numbers and letters. And once the puzzle is completed, you put on your glasses, and you have a 3D image. And let me just give it to Phil. We did a couple puzzles in the studio before, and you can take a look at the product.
I was going to ask you how it worked, but...
we do explain the illusion in the book and how it works. And in the simplest form, the one lens cancels the color of the other lens and makes your eyes it tricks your eyes into creating a 3D image when it's just out of a flat image.
Can I try it?
Yeah, sure. There you go. There's the glasses. And let's see. Yeah, we did a couple.
And then when I would, I see. And you doodle, is it pick this up too as a 3D image, or how's that work?
Well, you go to the blank puzzle here, and you can see, it's just different dots. It's actually one set's dots and one set's are triangles, and you connect them. They're numbers.
I see. Yeah.
And then once they're connected, and there's like this one's a star. And then that was what, on the upper right-hand corner, actually the upper left-hand, no, the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the star. And then the kid, the child, will complete the puzzle, and he knows that that's what it's going to look like when he's finished. With the activity book, once the book is done, the fun's not over. Because on the back of every ruler, there's a password. You're right here. On the back of every ruler, there's a password, and you go to the website, www.3ddoodles.com. You put the password in, and you can print the puzzles and do them over and over again. And you can also complete the puzzles with the mouse online, and then put on the glasses and view the puzzles on the computer as well.
I'm sure young kids especially, really love this. Yeah. That's really cool. Thanks, Pat. And also, you can call the number on the screen, which is 484-612-2028. And thanks for coming.
Okay, thank you.
Great.